Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Imperial Valor, and we're back. Hence the welcome back. So, today it's going to be a less eventful day, to say for one thing. First off, you'll notice that yesterday there was no video. That is for the simple reason that we are no longer going to be doing daily uploads. We're going to be switching to every other day for a while, maybe even at some point every other day. Yeah, so this will be coming out in the morning, or well, during the day more so, and then yeah, all around gonna be a good time. Anyway, come on, there we go. I think we've got all the cat heads now, if I am remembering right. So, you may also be wondering, why do I say today is going to be a slightly more uneventful day? Well, a very simple reason. Here, wait 1 second. I'm going to go over here and grab all the pumpkins and all that. So, today we're going to be doing another kind of wandering around, exploring while deciding on some plans kind of episode, which I know are a bit boring, not as good, they definitely don't do as well, but they're needed, especially right now. The last one wasn't so needed, but this one, well, it is. Because we're at a bit of a impasse right now or something. I don't know what the exact word for it would be, but we have a choice to make. Either we go ahead and we kind of root ourselves here a bit more, you know, maybe make a couple more farms around, or we go full out on, like, you know, full steam ahead towards the goal of making the city. Which I think is probably the idea we'll go, but I'm thinking we should do something kind of in between. So I want to make one more farm here, at least. You know, I may still make the sugarcane and bamboo farm, I may still make a chicken farm, but I especially want to make a full auto carrot farm. Now, you may be wondering how that works. It's very simple, really. You just basically put a farmer villager in a big ol' area of carrots. You put another villager behind a wall of hopper minecarts, and that's basically it. That's all you really need to have to do. I have made them before on other servers, and I've come back from a night of AFKing with almost a double chest full of carrots. Now, you may be wondering why we need so many carrots. Well, these villagers. We have been working on them off camera, as per usual, because these are simple things to work on off camera. You know, it's not building, it's not mining, it's just trading. And as you all know, of course, we get infinite leather pretty much from the Hoglin farm. Now, infinite leather with these guys means infinite emeralds. Very easily. But, you know, I don't really feel like turning a leather worker of all people into a zombie villager right now, especially since if we do that with anyone, it'll probably be our mending villager that's somewhere around here. Right here, that was a lucky find. But yeah, if anyone, we'll probably turn this dude into a zombie villager, then make him better again. Because, yeah, it's just that simple. We need mending. We need silk touch. We need all these books. A lot more than we need cheap prices for leather. But we also need the emeralds to begin with, which we can get from people like this. Now, people like this, of course, we need to make, or not need, but we want to make into a zombie villager. Because the carrots, that's kind of expensive, really. You know, right now, we just picked all of our carrots, we can only get 2 emeralds from that. A few nights of, or not a few nights, a single night of AFKing at the Hoglin farm, we get over a stack of emeralds pretty much. I mean, I gotta show you guys how many we have right now. I've only AFK'd for the last, night, maybe 2 nights, and bit throughout the day, and we are currently at 40 blocks of emeralds. 42 once we turn these into, so we've got a couple emeralds, a good start. I mean that quite literally too, that is just a start. We're gonna most likely be getting a lot more. But that is basically it. We need a lot more. Now, we're gonna be making an iron farm eventually, but not here. I was kind of debating it for a bit, but it's just that simple. I said that already a couple times, but it is. We're not making one here. It's a big project. It's a lot of work to do. Even if we make a small one, we're just going to be making another one at the city nuclear reactor thing that we want to do. So, I'm thinking, as I said, carrot farm. Because that is some easy emeralds right there. And, we got some weakness left over still. We definitely got enough gold for another golden apple to fix some villagers up. So, we're basically set to make a gold farm. I mean, we need maybe some more blocks, but we can mostly make it out of spruce because we have so much spruce, which is great. And yeah, we'll make it out of spruce. It's not going to be a particularly beautiful design, but it's going to be a design. Also, between episodes, we have split these guys up, and we have also, I already said, but we made some leather workers in here. That, of course, explains, as I also said, how we got all the emeralds. And also how we finally got all the XP, because we were severely lacking XP-wise. And villagers are one of the quickest ways to hit level 30. I mean, we just got so much XP when we came back this morning. It was insane. I think I was at like level 36, but then I died in a stupid way. And yeah, just a little bit of trading. Maybe a couple hours worth of AFKing, and I got back up to 22 so easily. Those guys are insane. But, more importantly, we need to figure out where we're going to be building the city. So, I'm thinking, as you all may remember from last episode where we explored a bit and kind of discussed plans, I found an area that seemed kind of good. I did. But, the other day, off camera, while I was about to make the weakness potion, I of course had to go looking for a brown mushroom, because you need to make a fermented spider's eye to make these. So, that of course was not super easy, but I was exploring a little off camera, and I found a very nice area. Anyway, I'm going to show you both of the possible areas first. So this area, it looks good. I really like it. But, I mean, the goal is to have a not only just the giant shipping container ship. That dude might be having some connection issues. But also, we should have room for the entire, big ol' pillager farm, because we need one of those. Those things are amazing. Not just for the emeralds either. That's a redstone farm, that's a glowstone farm, it's a totem farm. Those things are gonna help a lot. It's so much stuff. All the saddles we'll get from it, it's gonna be awesome. But this area doesn't really have room for that. It also doesn't really have room for a city. It's not a big area. it would take a large amount of terraforming here, you know, complete deforestation, just to be able to get anywhere. Make a slight city. Which we, of course, want a big city. So, slight issue there. I mean, we could make it along this coastline, but this coastline's boring. You know, but when you go... Oh, wrong thing. Possible. There we go, over here. We got a nice little inlet here. We got a very nice little area along here. This could probably be like a beachfront area, you know, maybe a kind of hotel-like building. And then, you know, we could just kind of have it going along this coastline, because this is basically a plains biome right here. Not really basically, it is a plains biome right here. Unless it's just a very empty sort of forest, but it's pretty much perfect. You know, chop down this area, maybe level it out a little bit, and then just follow this coast. Especially since I could either make a bridge or just have it fully go around over to there too, and kind of maybe have some stuff indented into the mountain, stuff like that. And, ooh, I just remembered I put away my boat, but I explored a bit with that boat over in this ocean. And it's not a vast ocean. It's more like a massive lake, really. But yeah, plenty of room in this water. We may have to spawn-proof a little bit for the raid farm, but depending where we do it, we really wouldn't have to spawn-proof that much. And there's... I'm not saying right here necessarily for the shipping container ships, but, you know, maybe have a kind of dock for it right here and then have one kind of more out there. I don't know, I feel like we could make it work. It definitely seems a bit bigger, more open than the other area. So, unless if we find a better area within the next couple days, I think this might be the place that we go and get started on. Only issue I'm having is we would want to expand back here most likely. A lot of deforestation here too, which is a very slight issue of course. But, as you can see, once we do get through all the forest, another plains looking area over there, which is perfect. All around, I think this area, and you can see it in the left corner, we got another pillager outpost over there, which is amazing. We found that one, I think, in the desert the other day, but it's far away, it's not as good, all that. So, if we make the base here, we can basically turn that pillager outpost into a little, kind of pillager spawner, and then, use the pillagers so we can kind of just kill the pillagers, and then use them until we get the bad omen effect, go over to the raid farm, farm over there for as long as we need to, and then we'll be set. I mean, this kind of farm design, it gets so much good stuff, especially when you use MCMMO. It's basically a slight iron farm too. So, yeah, we're in for a good time. Okay, that man's running at me, so I'm gonna run away. But, other than that, I think, as I said, the plan is next episode we are probably going to be making a automatic carrot farm. Episode after that is probably going to be kind of resource gathering and seeing what kind of building we want to do first. Or if we want to just go full out and do the terraforming first. Which I don't want to do because terraforming sucks in creative, let alone survival. So, we shall see. But, saying but a lot, yeah, the raid farm, that's gonna be a bit... I mean, the city itself may not be very long until we start, but the raid farm, we need an elytra first for that. We don't really need one, but I'm not doing it without an elytra. It's just that simple, really. Because it's the kind of farm you build really high up, which of course helps with the whole spawn-proofing stuff, but it does not make this whole process very easy on us, which is not the best. So, I'm gonna go back to base real quick, and we're gonna see what to do for the remainder of this episode. Okay, we're back. So, let's see, I think we're gonna just kind of plot out the carrot farm a little bit. Of course, I don't remember the exact designs, so I'll probably have to replot it out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next episode. So, let's see, where is a good area for this? Because it does take up some space. Definitely takes up some space. Because it's not necessarily a big farm height-wise, but it's a big diamond shape, kinda, which is a bit inefficient. Or, not inefficient in, like, how it works, but inefficient in making it, you know. So, we also have so many pumpkins now. I mean, I sold a lot of them already, but with pistons working finally, it's just, we're getting a lot. I mean, ooh, that was not fun. I mean, look at these. They may not sell the best, but anything we can sell is perfect. So, let's go out here, figure out a place to make this thing. That is basically the main thing that we need to know, is where to even make the thing. So I'm thinking just out here, kinda. You know, fill in these creeper holes, because creepers now damage the land. Which was very unexpected, let me say. I just was going around, you know, because for up until now, creepers didn't actually damage the land. So, imagine my surprise when I came out one morning, or one night or something, fighting a creeper, and then I just get a giant hole made underneath me. It was a very interesting time. So, yeah, we of course gotta fill these in. Thankfully I have plenty of dirt to do so with. And then I am thinking, yeah, right around here. You know, let's just pretend that this is it. You know, this is a very small kind of design for it, but you know, it gets the idea across, kinda. Okay, so roughly this kind of shape, if I remember right, which is, as I said, kind of annoying to make, but it works amazingly. It's definitely worth it to make, so that's what we're going to be doing. I might also make it kind of have a couple layers where it's wheat and potatoes too, but honestly I want to do that more so for the main one, because we're not just going to have this one. This one is the one for right now. The one for until we get the whole nuclear area set up. And also I have had a very good idea for the nuclear area. I don't think we're going to be using concrete for that. It may look a bit better, but it's not going to be better. I think we are going to be using either stone, like what originally would be called smooth stone, you know, the once smelted stone, or the twice smelted stone, otherwise known as now what's called smooth stone. But my only issue with that is the textures don't connect too well in a big scale like that. Like, they go really well in something like in the armory blacksmith thing in here. You know, where it's just the floor kind of, you know, just spread around like this. But a giant scale of these, the color will look nice, but the texture with these borders might look a bit odd. So I think stone, maybe a mix-in of some concrete, might look perfect. I also do want to find a use for diorite at some point, because unlike a lot of people somehow, I like diorite. It looks nice in certain situations. It may not always look nice, especially the regular diorite, but polished diorite is a great block in my opinion. Also, we added these. Still trying to decide between whether it having a head or not having a head. We also added these. So, the, you know, there's a bit more life in here now. With just some plain armor stands right there, it was kind of boring. And, everyone should recall, we still have items hidden in chests and barrels along this entire spawn. So if you come here and see a barrel in spawn or a chest in spawn, look in it. It may have some really good stuff. And I, of course, have been, you know, checking around, seeing if any have been found yet. And to my recollection, unless if something happened between now and when I last checked, the best thing in one of the chests is still there. I'm not going to say what, but it's something we are a very far way from even possibly getting. It's going to take a long time of mining to get it, you know, a long time of making certain things to assist with the mining. If you know what it is without me actually saying the name, then that's amazing. But yeah, I'm not going to say it, but oh, that's not good. So, that's why you don't want to be punching things around spawn, you know. Okay, so we are going to be, I don't know why I'm even talking about spawn too much right now, but this just kind of reminded me. Soon enough, these buildings and stalls should all be rentable. I mean, I think we're setting it up as of now for these, so that's very nice. But yeah, definitely keep that in mind, because we've got so many things around spawn, and I'm pretty sure most of them are just still there. You know, not a lot of people have been looking, but you can get around spawn quick and just look through all of them. There really aren't that many. If you find some hidden ones, you can get stuff that'll give you an amazing start. I mean, there's plenty of kind of bad stuff, but there's... I can't stress this enough, some stuff is so good. We also finally got the RTP portal to work. It's kinda laggy, kinda takes a second, but it no longer brings you to that exact same jungle anymore. Which is amazing. So, I think this is probably the end of the episode, but I do want to say, upon kinda, that dude was not as easy to kill as he should have been. Probably because of the fact that he was already dead, hence the fact that he's a skeleton. But I think that we should go for an elytra after next episode. I was gonna start on resources for the city next, or the episode after next episode, but I think an elytra could be more beneficial, honestly. So, yeah, I'm thinking next episode, carrot farm. Maybe head over to the end if there's time. But episode after that, definitely going to be looking around for that elytra. Because, as I keep saying, it's so needed. Like, I don't even know how to get around without an elytra. It's just wrong. Do I have any blocks? Here. I have so many of these I can use them like blocks. Oh, that was a tricky move. However, I don't think I'd survive that fall, but only one way to find out. Oh, that was surprising. I really hope nothing shoots us right now, actually. Real quick, let's just go into the safety of our house. You know, this is where we belong. Anyway, off camera, I'm gonna gather up the materials for the carrot farm, even though that's really, we have basically all of it. I am also going to, of course, continue trading with these fine men and women in here, because we need the levels. You know, we need the levels so that we can actually get full, enchanted, good diamond armor. I don't really like buying diamonds from spawn, but we've had leather and iron for long enough now. We need something better. We need something better than leather. So yeah, as with always, if you liked the video, slap that like button with your iron sword, or with your diamond pickaxe, or anything else. They're all appreciated. Anything that you want to say, any comments, any suggestions, any advice, any criticisms, it's all very appreciated too, so comment it down below. And definitely, if you liked what you saw, subscribe for more. It helps a lot. Goodbye, everyone. Or, until next time, everyone, goodbye!